Good morning, my darlings. I hope you're all doing very well. My gosh, what a sensational start to the day. I woke up naturally, according to my ring, at 4:45 this morning. And do you ever have this where the night before you go to bed, you kind of think, oh, it would actually be great if I got up early tomorrow so that I could watch the sunrise or, you know, get a head start on my day. And then you end up waking up when you wanted to. Obviously, I think if you're really tired, that just wouldn't happen. And I probably only got 6.5 hours sleep. Well, I know that I got 6 hours and 35 minutes. It's literally my first 24 hours wearing this, and already I think the insights are really interesting. And I'm gonna try not to get obsessed with it because that could be not great. But woke up naturally at 4:45, sprung out of bed, and the sun rose just before 5 AM. So we went out, as you just saw, for the most heavenly morning walk. The fields around here is a mixture of barley, wheat, even little mini pea shoots. And that last field where I flew the drone quite low over the grass, it just looked like heaven. I feel so like overstimulated and overwhelmed with the beauty of where we live, and I know that I bang on about it and it must be terribly dull to keep hearing someone say how much they love where they live, but I could almost cry about how grateful I feel. Okay, it's too much, but I really do. I love this place so much. Oh my goodness. Anyway, before I turn into a complete emotional plonker over here, bit of skincare to start the day. Elemis Pro-Collagen Rose Micro Serum. It was this time last year that I discovered this, or just started trying it for the first time. It's a plumping hydration serum, which we're gonna need today because it's gonna be roasty McToasty. I find that on warm days, you know, you just want to quench the skin with as much moisture as possible. I actually visited, hopefully you guys all saw the vlogs, it's one of my favorites. It was a real special moment. The week after our wedding, Charlie and I had the opportunity to go and visit where they actually pick the rose petals for this product. And can you believe that the farm where they grow the roses within which the petals for the oleo extract go into this, that little rose farm is in the village that I grew up in. No one has heard of this village. It's in the middle of nowhere, halfway between here and Wales. Well, actually quite close to Wales. And Charlie and I had the opportunity to go to that beautiful farm. It was honestly stunning. If I've got any photos, I'll pop them on the screen here, and see just exactly where the roses from one of my all-time favorite skincare ranges has come from. It was so surreal. And it was the week after our wedding, which just made it even more magical going back to the village that I grew up in. And the church in that village is where my father's grave is, so it was also, you know, really nice to have some time with him so soon after our wedding, and it was thanks to Elemis. So it was a really magical and quite emotional trip, but also just so amazing to see that such a huge brand like Elemis, they work with local farmers, and it's such a kind of small scale production to produce the rose petals, but my goodness, it was absolutely fascinating. They had this big kind of barn where the petals were taken from the roses and then dried in the sun so the insects could escape, and then the oil extract in an incredible technique was extracted there on the farm. It was so wonderful to see. Anyway, so yeah, full skincare routine from Elemis this morning. Pro-Collagen Marine Cream SPF 30. I finally finished my last moisturizer, so I'm moving on to this one. Again, it's just incredibly hydrating and nourishing. I think it's one sold every 30 seconds. I'll put the correct stat on the screen here. It's probably, I would say it's the world's most iconic moisturizer. I think everyone has at least heard of the Elemis Pro-Collagen Marine Cream, and I think everyone that's tried it just falls in love with it. It just drenches the skin in moisture, and the Pro-Collagen is what gives you the most incredible anti-aging benefits. So I'm onto my massive tub of this, which I've been so excited to get into. Dream Combo, and that is going to be the base for my makeup, but I do like to leave my skincare to absorb for 5 minutes. So while that sinks into my skin, I'm going to do something with my hair, and I'll come back to you when I'm looking a little bit more put together. actually know why I decided to time my makeup this morning. I think I was just intrigued as to if I actually could do a 5-minute makeup. Turns out my quick and easy everyday makeup is a 7.5-minute makeup routine. Well, that's good to know. I think I've not washed down my conditioner properly, which is the most annoying thing, isn't it? So my hair still feels a little bit like heavy in here, but I'm just gonna use what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do one more blast on the hairdryer and then use my GHD Rise to add a little bit of curl to the end. And then, I haven't even told you, so today I think is going to be the hottest day of the year so far. As much as I'd love to spend the entire day in the garden, I've got a really gorgeous day ahead in London, and I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna bring you along, but it's gonna be a really special day. I'm gonna be seeing Freddie later, so it's going to be lots of fun, and I can't wait to bring you along. So I'm gonna do my hair, then we'll go and make a smoothie, do a little bit of rose deadheading, and then we'll head into town. Okay, hair done. I've just misted with this. I've just finished it. Gonna have to get another one. It's the best. It keeps your hair like bouncy, so it gives you a really nice movement, but doesn't make it go crispy, and it'll hold for most of the day, if not all day. So I'm gonna chuck that in my suitcase. I have got an overnight stay in London tonight. I've popped in some new, oh, that lighting is not nice. I popped in some new earrings. These are Monica Vinader. They're really, really pretty. And I'm wearing my Pampelone London dress, which I love. Sorry, you're on the wonk. Is that better? Yeah. I think this is quite a good dress for a heat wave day. It's going to be seriously toasty. I must pack my little fan. My TikTok fan. Thank you to Freddie. Actually, no. This isn't my Freddie fan. This is the one that I got, yeah, on TikTok. They're very, very handy. Okay, let's get out in the garden for as long as I possibly can before heading into London. My goodness, this is my dream day. It says it's gonna get up to, I think 27 degrees today, which for us is absolutely roasting. So I'm armed with my scissors. We're gonna do a little bit of deadheading in the rose garden, which alongside a morning walk, and I did maybe an hour yoga and Pilates in the gym as the sun was coming up. Literally my dream morning. I've just noticed as well, courgette flowers are wide open, collecting their pollen for the morning. I reckon by the time I get back from London tomorrow, we're gonna have some edible sized courgettes. That one is very nearly ready. Okay, made it into London. We've just had a really lovely lunch at the Nomad Hotel in the most beautiful room, and now we've done a little walk through Covent Garden to the brand new Elemis store. So this is on Monmouth Street, which is such a beautiful area, really lovely part of town, and this is actually the first kind of standalone Elemis boutique in the country. There's so many services here, from the facial scanning, the Visio, where you can analyze your skin health and see how you can improve it over the short term and the long term. There's treatments in here, there's the full product selection, there's personalization, gift wrapping, so many wonderful things going on. Today is the launch event, and tomorrow it is open to the public, so there's lots of fun things going on in the store today. Let's go and check it out. So here we are in the boutique. We have got a giant cleansing balm welcoming us as we come in. All of our favorite products, full Elemis collection. We've got a personalization station, pampering going on at the back. Oh my goodness, it's all going on in here. Hello again, my darlings. It's a few hours later now. I've had to pull my hair back into a bun because it is so toasty in London today. I think it's like 29 degrees, and in a city that is seriously roasting. So after our little trip to the Elemis boutique, Freddie and Em and I, we just headed over to 180 Strand so we could sit and enjoy the sunshine and have a big old catch up, which was lovely. And we've now just checked into our rooms. We're staying at the Nomad Hotel tonight, which is one of my favorites in London. The location is amazing and perfect for the very exciting activity that we are doing this evening. And Elemis have totally spoiled us. There are goodies all throughout the room. So let me give you a little mini room tour. Excuse my case, just flung open on the floor there. Oh, how sweet. We've got a bag of fruit here. That's really fun. Very thoughtful of them. Elemis has landed in Covent Garden. Enjoy these seasonal homegrown ingredients directly from the new Covent Garden market. I love that. I was speaking to one of the co-founders of Elemis over lunch, and they're doing so much to champion biodiversity. They are working with a peat, you wouldn't call it a farm, but like a peatland area up in Scotland. It's so important for well, not only for removing carbon from the atmosphere, but also just generally for biodiversity, to protect our peatlands, and there's so much that Elemis are doing on that respect, so I can't wait to find out more about that. So we've got a lovely little coffee station here. I have my iced oat milk latte that I picked up from Monmouth Coffee earlier. I love this green, that's beautiful for the fireplace, and this lovely print on there, it's so lovely. Bed area over here. Gosh, these are rather cute. These sweet little pajamas with the bows, that's adorable. And we have got something here, looks like a little, ooh, 23, what's this? Ah, because the boutique is number 23 Monmouth Street, amazing location in the middle of Covent Garden. Look at this. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. A little personalised Elemis washcloth, the cleansing balm, marine cream. That's what I was applying this morning. Elemis X Align. I think this might be a little, oh, that's adorable, little headband for doing your cleansing. That's such a sweet gift. Thank you, Elemis. And then we've even got, I noticed when I was hanging up my dress, a little bag here in the wardrobe to take the bits home. And I think that is the Elemis candle. And in here, beautiful little bathroom, not so little, gorgeous. A few Elemis goodies in the shower, and totally spoilt with this station, my goodness. Got everything from the body cream, superfood mist. I'm going to take that with me this evening because it's so toasty, and a face mist is just what the doctor ordered. Hydrogel eye masks. We've got everything from the superfood glow priming moisturizer, the hand cream. What's this? Ooh, haven't tried this before. Calming space spray. That sounds heavenly. So many beautiful products. Feeling very, very spoiled. Thank you to Elemis. So the girls are going to head back to this room in a moment. I think we're going to order something quick to nibble on while we get ready for our very special evening.
I'm on a new diet. Here's my dinner.
So for context, I've just come up to Em's room. We've come up to Em's room because it's really nice and bright. And Freddie's ordered room service, and she's on a fabulous new diet. Would you like to show everybody what you're having for dinner?
She's having chili oil and a knife.
Explain yourself.
I actually ordered a pizza pilgrim. And I needed some chili oil. But I just thought, how funny was that? Does she think I'm just...
Is that chili oil?
Well, it's jalapeno oil.
Ooh. I'm gonna try making chili oil this year. I'm gonna give you a bottle for Christmas.
Actually, have you got a bottle in mind? Because I save really nice rosé bottles.
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
Someone to make me chili oil. I haven't found anyone to do it yet.
I'll do it.
That's perfect.
I'm growing, I don't know why my eyes are watering. I'm going to grow chilies in the greenhouse, and I'm going to infuse them.
Yum.
Oh,
that's such a good idea. I love seeing people.
Yes, she's got her hair in a bun.
Josie, the ∞ bun.
You look so elegant and gorgeous with your hair, always, but especially with your hair in a bun.
A bag of M&M's.
Naughty.
We don't have the other end.
Yeah. Show us your pizza then, darling.
Oh, go on.
Margarita?
No, burrata.
Oh, burrata. I might have a little bit then.
That's a silly little piece of burrata. I hadn't intended to. It is really weird. They always just put like one big dog. That's really quite insulting. But I don't like too much cheese. So. No, I eat far too much cheese. I also just had a baby bell, some cheesy bites from the snack bar, and a packet of crisps.
Oopsie. Right, let's dig in. Room service has arrived. We've gone for vegetable crudités, chips, guacamole, chips, and fried chicken. Oh my gosh, it looks delicious. A little bit of good presentation goes such a long way. I love these little pea shoots. I'm growing most of this. I'm growing radish, radicchio, pea shoots, carrots, just not the cucumber. Yummy. Let's dig in. Well, my darlings, quite the outfit change. It's a little bit dark in this mirror, but I'm in yellow again. I'm loving wearing yellow this summer. It's just so bright and optimistic with my 𝑭𝒂𝒕 accessories, little Prada bag and your heels. Dress is, of course, needle and thread. And tonight we are popping across the road because we are going to see Swan Lake at the Royal Opera House, which I'm so excited about. I'm meeting the girls downstairs. Can't wait to see what they're wearing. I've gone for hair in a bun just because hair is not behaving today after a day in the sunshine. And sometimes with a dress like this, I feel like a bun is just all you need. Keeps it simple. So yay, it's going to be a really lovely evening. Elemis have totally spoilt us. I also realised they've even put little ballet slippers down here and popped an Elemis robe in the room, and my gosh, that's soft. We're totally spoiled. My darlings, it is bright and early on Wednesday morning. Last night was absolutely incredible. The Swan Lake performance, I feel like they've just modernized it. The stage, the set was absolutely, it was like looking at a Vincent van Gogh painting. It was so beautiful, so ornate. The costumes were just so detailed and beautiful, and the dancing, the ballet was 10 out of 10. It was, I think I would go as far as to say it was the best, my favourite performance I have ever seen of a ballet. So Swan Lake, by the time this vlog goes live, they'll have finished for the season because tonight is their penultimate night. But when it reopens again, I would so highly recommend it. So Elemis really treated us. So as you can see, I've decided to come for a little morning movement. I've actually got a Santander bike again. My face is exceptionally puffy because I only got 6 hours sleep, and it's still very early. It's about 6:30. It's just lovely exploring and being a tourist in the city that I once lived in. London on a morning like this, it is so, so beautiful. So I thought I'd come out for an hour. Got the bike, so I think I'm going to do a lap of Buckingham Palace. I'm going to head into the park, staying on the cycle path, and then I will cycle back to Covent Garden and get a coffee before beginning the day. But it just feels like a secret hour at the moment when there's so few people around. I mean, normally you can't even like access this railing because there's so many people wanting to get this photo of Buckingham Palace. The gardens here are so, so lovely. They've got bright red geraniums, all the flags are up, the sun is rising over there. There's a beautiful lake here, maybe it's the Serpentine, and just as I approached there was some beautiful swans gliding around. Oh, it's just so heavenly. It's that beautiful misty cloud just wafting through. It's going to be another scorching day today. So without further ado, there's my ride. Let's get going. exploration of London part 2. This time on foot, fueled with a matcha, and this time joined by the sexiest little walker in the hot. Where are these from?
These are Amazon.
No!
And this is Gymshark.
Gymshark?
Yeah.
Oh, you know they did like
No, they're really nice.
so nice. Em is the ultimate London tour guide, so where are we, darling?
We are at 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕. It's absolutely beautiful, and it backs onto St James's Park, which is one of the most beautiful parks in London. If you keep following it, you'll go to Buckingham Palace, which Josie's obviously already been to, but behind here is Raffles, which is the newest hotel in London, and it's so nice.
It looks lovely.
So we're just doing like a nice little loop, getting some vitamin D, which is so good for you. Start the day with sunlight in the eyes.
It's gonna be 29 degrees today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
Okay, let's carry on exploring. But how beautiful!
We're so lucky.
Yay. Love it! Okay, my darlings, just got back from our heavenly morning walk. I've been out, it's now 9:20. I have been out since 6:45 this morning. What a gorgeous way to start the day. So I've just had a quick shower, and I'm going to pop on the world's smallest amount of makeup because such a treat. I'm heading back to the new Elemis store this morning, and I'm going to have a facial treatment. So I'm just going to put on the Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer, this one here, which is not only moisturizing and heavenly and nourishing for the skin, but also gives you, as you might be able to guess from the name, the most beautiful glow. This is a really beautiful summer moisturizer, especially if you are going for a no or minimal makeup look. If the camera would like to illuminate my face, that would be wonderful. Yeah, you can see just on bare skin, it just gives a really beautiful natural glow. I am so looking forward to heading back to the Elemis boutique. I can't believe it's actually the first one in the UK. Obviously Elemis, we are all so familiar with Elemis. I first discovered Elemis from their beautiful spa treatments. So many of the world's most luxurious hotels have Elemis spas, and their products are just absolutely iconic, but I've always bought them online, and now there is the boutique on 23 Monmouth Street here in the heart of Covent Garden. It's just the most wonderful place to go and discover the brand, talk to the skincare experts, use the Vizia machine to check your it's so incredible. In fact, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm going to take you into the store shortly and we'll do the Vizia, and they'll be able to share some advice on best practices for my skin, and then enjoy one of the treatments on their incredible new beds, which I had a little teaser of yesterday, but I can't wait to have the full experience today. So I'm just going to pop on the teeny weeniest little bit of tinted moisturizer with SPF. I'm hoping that I should have some room service arriving very soon. This hotel is so gorgeous, the location is incredible. I would definitely recommend the Nomad if you are visiting London. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Super easy, simple, quick brush through my brows. Yeah, that's all I need on my face today. Okay, room service brunch has arrived. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is heaven. We've got pancakes. They gave an extra pan of chocolat to apologise for being 3 minutes late. My goodness. This is my lunch as well, so I've not gone very light. I've gone quite heavy, in fact. Cappuccino, pancakes, avocado toast, omelette. I don't know where to begin, but oh my gosh, what a dream. So we've had a morning newspaper delivery, and we've got some info here about the store that we're about to head to. Based on the resounding success of the Cleansing Lab pop-up in Covent Garden's Piazza last year, the upcoming entrance of British skincare wellness brand emphasises Covent Garden's prominence in attracting a diverse range of ... We'll soon find out. Such beautiful imagery. Look at the detail, like to deliver us all these morning Elemis newspapers. They've really thought of everything. Okay, made it into the Elemis boutique on 23 Monmouth Street, and it is so beautiful. As you can see, it's in that gorgeous, calming Elemis blue. I'm going to show you around. This little station here is as seen on social. I'm sure you'll have seen so many people sharing their glowing skincare Elemis routines, and you can actually scan QR codes here to get the newsletters. You can see how to use loads of the different products. I'm going to flip you around and show you some of my favourite parts of the store. So as soon as we come in, we've got a giant Pro-Collagen cleansing balm, my absolute favourite, the rose. Oh my goodness, it's heavenly. And where did I read? Over here, one sold every every 10 seconds. That is just crazy. So we've got the full Elemis product routine from the Superfood collection to the Pro-Collagen collection, the bestsellers, and then this entire station here is all for trying out the products. So if you've never, for example, experienced a naked cleansing balm before, you can come here. Everything here is a tester. I would so highly recommend just popping some of this on your hands and see just how hydrated it makes your skin. And then this is really cool. So this is a machine called a 𝘞𝘩𝘢, and anyone can come and experience this completely for free. It's going to scan my face and give me some in-depth information about my skin. So let's give it a try. I would say my main concern is texture and lines on my the dehydration lines. That's interesting.
It's a little bit dehydrated, especially around the eye area.
Yeah.
It's very important to use eye cream every day. Twice a week will be great for you.
An exfoliator. Yeah. Okay, I've had my results and some product recommendations. Of course, I'm already a huge fan of the cleansing balm, but if you're not sure which flavour or scent you want to go for, this is a really fun station. So you can go up to the one that you want to try, press this button, and then you'll be able to experience a waft of the aroma, which is really lovely to find your favourite. This is, of course, my favourite. That smell to me just signifies end of the day, makeup coming off. Oh my gosh, instantly, such a relaxing scent. The best. And then this little area at the back of the store is where you can come and have the treatments. I'm about to have a 30-minute facial with the cryoglobes, with the LED mask, which also emits negative ions, which is very, very good for you to inhale. Can't wait to try that out. And then over here in the corner we have got the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 machine, which gives you an even more in-depth skin analysis. So what I just experienced on the 𝘞𝘩𝘢 is the free version, and then with the facials, do all the facials begin with the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅? Yes.
So 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 will be the chargeable consultation, so it's a
okay.
grade, a dermatologist uses skin analysis.
Wow, okay, so a chargeable consultation, a medical grade skin analysis. So we're going to start with this, and then we'll have a lovely skincare treatment. Okay, let's give it a try.
Balanced.
Okay.
So anything highlighted here is showing in balance.
Interesting.
We'll take a look at the other side as well. Symmetrical, I would say.
Yeah. So I have had my face analysis in the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and the facial that's been recommended to me is this one here, which is the Freeze and Sculpt. I'm going to be having the cryoglobes. It's going to help leave my skin depuffed, refreshed, revitalized, and then I'll have the LED light therapy to really revitalize the complexion. 45 minutes. There's a few different ones you can have, but they can definitely recommend the best one for you based on the results of your 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. Something that this really came up with for me is that I need to focus on improving the hydration of my skin, and also there is some bacteria on my skin which an anti-pollution protection could really help with. I'd be intrigued to know if that's just for kind of London days or if I should wear that in the city, in the countryside as well. But now I'm gonna relax on the bed and enjoy my treatment. Okay, my darlings, I thought I'd record a voiceover so I can explain this blissful treatment. It was 45 minutes, which started off with a really relaxing facial massage while the Elemis Pro-Collagen Cleansing Balm was applied to my skin. She did the most gorgeous double cleanse using the cleansing balm, which just felt absolutely heavenly. I always think that a facial massage technique, it's just the most relaxing experience. So this was the first maybe 5 minutes of the treatment. She did this wonderful stretching exercise which felt so great on my neck, and then she did a knuckle massage, so using her knuckles to really do the most incredible deep massage to encourage the blood flow and lymphatic drainage. And then the moisture mask was applied and the cooling cryoglobes were used for the most just relaxing 20 minutes of my life. Not only is this going to be really revitalizing and invigorating for the skin, but it felt incredible. Then some earphones were added and the green LED light, and this mask actually emits negative ions, which is fantastic for collagen production, relaxation, and helping to give your skin a glow. It was also just so relaxing. I went into a very, very deep sleep. Okay, that was undoubtedly, I think, the most relaxing hour of my entire life. That was so incredible. My skin is now super glowy. I think I've just been in the deepest sleep ever. I'm really intrigued to see what my ring says about my relaxation levels. I don't think my heart rate will know what's hit it. I was so blissful. So now I'm just gonna have a little look around, pick up some of the products that have been recommended, and then head back to the Cotswolds. Just nipped back to the hotel to grab my bags, and I wanted to show you this gorgeous space. So this is a obviously big greenhouse area in the middle of the hotel, which is where you can have breakfast, where you can have lunch. So gorgeous. Look at the light pouring in, the greenery hanging down. It's just so beautiful. My goodness. Okay, my darlings, back to the Cotswolds, and I am in full heatwave Josie attire, not looking cool in the slightest. My skin is feeling so fresh and glowing from that heavenly facial. I'm trying to keep it as protected as possible. Cap, SPF 50, they actually put the SPF 50 on after my treatment. But from the Elemis store, I basically got a taxi straight to Marylebone, and I just could not wait to get, oh, I've not put my dress on properly. I couldn't wait to get back to the Cotswolds. So I am, bless you my baby. Okay, you just do what you want to do. He's just like nudging the carpet saying, I'm not happy about this heat. I'm gonna bring a Dyson fan down from them. Yes, I got back to the Cotswolds as soon as I possibly could, because today, have I mentioned, is the hottest day of the year. Oh my gosh, I just feel so happy. It feels like yesterday that I was walking around London at 6:30 a.m. That just feels like a dream. It was so lovely. But yeah, it's 3:30 now. I'm gonna get out into the garden, and to be honest, I'm gonna lie in the sun and relax for an hour, and then I'm gonna do some gardening, obviously. Quick one, the Elemis team have very kindly said that if you pop into their store, their new store, and you quote my name, Josie, then you'll get a little mini of the Pro-Collagen cleansing balm, which is very kind of them. So this is until stocks last. It's a 10 gram or 10 mil. I would say you'll get 3 or 4 days out of this. So if you've never tried it before and you need to know what all the fuss is about, or you just want to stock up on a travel mini, then that's so kind of them. I bought the Superfood Multi-Mist down as my little sunbathing companion. Because it is, oh my gosh, smells so good. Literally smells like the best spas in the whole world. I love this. It's such a good handbag essential on hot days. I've got my Factor 30 on my body. I've got my water hydration station. So I just can't wait to go out and lie in the sun. So without further ado, let's go outside and enjoy the garden. I have just harvested this much rhubarb from the plant. There is still a lot of the plant left, but this was starting to lean onto my beans. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might pick up some cream at the farm shop tomorrow and make some rhubarb ice cream. I'm listening to the Diary of a CEO with Wim Hof. Don't know if you can see that. It's very interesting. He's very passionate. To admit is that I just went up to the house, or to the direction of the house, to drop off that big bucket of greenery into the compost, and then I sat down and I looked at TikTok and it's an hour and a half later. How does that happen? That is ridiculous. So I'm now feeling a bit peckish. I'm going to forage some ingredients for dinner. I'm going to take some broad beans and some courgettes. Very exciting, our first courgette harvest of the year, and I think I'm just going to do a really nice kitchen garden stir fry for our dinner. My 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 does not look happy. Luckily, my second batch of 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 over there is going to be coming through very soon. When we were in Ibiza, I think this got some kind of fungal disease or something. It's very strange. So I'm just picking the last of the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 from our first plant, and then I'm probably going to pull it down at the weekend. Still actually producing quite a lot of 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, but these are obviously fantastic in a stir fry. But more exciting than 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 is our first courgette of the year. We've got a few little baby ones, but yeah, this one is a good size to eat. The smaller they are, the nuttier and, in my opinion, better they taste. So like a rhubarb, I kind of twist them from the base. I'll just slice this up. We've very excitingly got a few teeny weeny little yellow courgettes and even teenier weenier 8-ball. Apologies if I showed you this yesterday. Probably very, very boring. Yes, I do the gardening in my 𝑾𝒉𝒂𝒕 sandals, which I appreciate is ridiculous. Ooh, we've got a lot of broad beans that can be harvested. Perfect in a stir fry. Feels like ages since we last did any cooking together, probably because Charlie's been doing all the cooking lately. I'm gonna keep my cap on because it's kind of become like a comfort cap. I know that's ridiculously weird. So Charlie picked up some organic chicken breast. So I'm also gonna do air fried chicken, my first time air frying meat. Very exciting. So I just had a really quick Google, and there's a website called 𝑭𝒆𝒏𝒏𝒏 that has a really simple air fried chicken recipe. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of, oh, that's smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of regular paprika, yum, 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'm always a little bit generous on my spices. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. This is interesting. It calls for 1½ teaspoons of brown sugar. Yummy. And then 1 teaspoon of corn flour. Okay, now I'm going to cut my chicken breast into little pieces and coat in the spices. Let's just mix all the spices together. Okay, I'm just giving my chicken a few moments to rest with the spices on, and then my bowl of goodies from the kitchen garden, it's obviously not that ginormous. I'm gonna slice the courgette and we'll just have that as little raw discs. Yummy. I wish I had some cheese. I could stuff that and air fry that as well. I might see if I've got anything, cottage cheese or something. My first ever air fried courgette flour. It's gonna be a lot of air fryer firsts in the vlogs this year. Oh my gosh, can you air fry mac and cheese balls? Please leave me your best air fryer recipes down below because I'm very excited by it. I'm also gonna just pop my broad beans and the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 in with some boiling water and pod those, and then we'll just have them as a nice little bit of greenery on the side. But for now, let's get this in the air fryer. Exciting. Hello again, my darlings. It's 9:30 now. Just came back from a lovely walk through the fields with Lala, and I've just spent the last hour pretty much watering the garden. All the pots really needed it after the last couple of days. The chicken was quite possibly the tastiest, most juicy and succulent chicken I personally have ever made. I would say way juicier than barbecue chicken. It wasn't like crispy on the outside though, so I'm not sure what to do to make it crispy. Maybe I need to do like the breadcrumbs or something. I don't know. Obviously I don't really need to cleanse. Well, I do, because I've got UVA. I've got SPF on my face from the facial, but my skin still feels so clean. I'm using the Elemis Pro-Collagen cleansing balm in the green fig, which was limited edition, but it's now back. I'm not sure if it's back permanently or if it's just back as another limited edition, but it's so gorgeous. It's a really kind of, it almost smells like sweets, but in the nicest way possible, not like a sickly way. And this is going to take off my SPF and no doubt no doubt I was a little bit sweaty out in the garden because it has been toasty. I'm actually going to take it all down my neck. You can really massage the face when you've got this on as well. What did it say? One sold every 10 seconds or 30 seconds? Incredible. I just love it. So my darlings, that's where I'm going to end today's vlog. I really hope you enjoyed coming to London with me for the ballet. What a gorgeous, gorgeous experience. A really wonderful treat from Elemis. I hope you'll go and check out the store. It's just so amazingly located, 23 Monmouth Street. Such a big thing for Elemis to have that presence in such an iconic British location for such a wonderful, iconic British brand. And I was sat next to one of the founders at lunch yesterday, and what they are doing in terms of sustainability with their B Corp status and so many things that they do that they don't even like shout about, they just do it to be good, which I think is really, really lovely and very impressive. So a really incredible brand to support. So all of my favourites I'll leave linked in the description box down below, and don't forget, if you do visit the store in the next little while, mention my name when you get there and you'll get a little sample of the cleansing balm while stocks last. So my darlings, that's all from me. If you got to the end, leave the word balm in your comment, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Good night.